and this is Sean Duncan, R&D, and together we are a big freaking deal. Today we are recording live. You will not see this live at QuickBooks Connect at the Aria Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're going to be here through the week. Kind of scary to be. I live here. I'm a local, so I'm used to this. This is my life. But then when we all get together, especially Dawn's a bad influence on my liver. I feel like I have to really prep for that.
Listen, that's on you, man. By the way, thank you for telling me how to say the freaking name.
What?
Aria. I say Aria,
Areola.
I don't even know.
Aria. It's Aria. You know, I know how to say it because they've come up to our booth about 8 times saying, you're not supposed to be here. I'm like, who? Get on your phone and talk to someone. Anyhow, we're not sponsored by Aria, so I don't care.
I want to mess with Kim, man.
But we love intuing QuickBooks.
Kim Amsbot, don't mess with Kim, man. She will come in hot and it will be over for
Kim
you.
looks nice.
Oh, she looks
nice.
adorable.
She's like a Canadian, like a Charlotte. I say Charlotte.
Yeah.
Charlotte's Canadian, and I tell people don't underestimate her Canadianism because you think Canadians are like, I'm so sorry, what's that, a boot? But this one will boot you in the face.
Yeah.
I don't even worry. When she started working with me, I was like, she's so young and sweet. People are gonna walk all over her. And then I sat down with her for a little bit. I'm like, oh, I'm even a little afraid of her. So, I mean, we all kind of feel that way.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. What are we talking about
So today's topic is pretty on point, which is why should anybody go to conferences?
I mean, really, who wants to spend money on these things?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Conferences, whether you're an accountant, whatever your industry is, there's always some sort of conference, and it could be industry specific, educational, it could be motivational. But why? I'm a conference junkie. I'm a junkie. I went to every single one I think available last year. I had to miss a couple because they overlapped, and I even went to ZeroCon, and I don't even use Zero, but I went because I was like, everybody's going to be there, and I had FOMO.
Yeah. It's in New Orleans.
Yes, I get FOMO. If I hear all of my colleagues and my friends are somewhere, I want to go there.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, these guys spoke at a conference a couple months ago in Chicago, and I went because I was like, they're going to be there and I won't be there. This is right. Because honestly, at the end of the day, I know for me, I've been going to conferences since like 2007.
Yeah, you're a veteran.
I'm a vet. Veteran of conferences, but at the end of the day, like I've met some of my best friends here. We meet someone new every time I try to connect with someone new to get to know someone that I've not met
celebrity.
before.
No, that's not true. Dawn is kind of an accounting. Dawn's a BFD in this whole industry.
If you try to walk from this table to the bathroom, which is about 50 yards, that takes an hour and a half.
Yes.
Because Dawn will meet enough people go, oh, it's been 6 hours.
Oh my God, Dawn! Remember when we were in this? Yes.
How have you been? Let's go.
Sean and I are just bitter because no one likes us.
Oh, that's not true.
I hold resentment.
I'm fine with it. They're fine. But really,
We're fine.
I mean, at the end of the day, like you meet some of the best people, and it's not just attendees; it's the vendors that are there for conferences. We've met some amazing people, and we've gotten really involved with a lot of the vendors because we want to give them our recommendations. We want to have that connection with the applications that I use within my practice.
They're building products that we use.
Absolutely.
So I'm super passionate about fintech. I like getting in with the product like Anchor that just came on. They're very, very new, but I know that I can work with them at the very beginning and say this is what I would love to see, which would be helpful to me. So I almost feel like I'm getting something from that relationship. And most of the time they pick up the bar tabs.
That's a huge
like
value.
Avalera, for instance.
Avalera.
Right there.
Yeah.
Pick up the bar tab.
If
You're
you're
picking up the bar tab, right?
Yeah.
He committed. I saw.
Avalera's got the bar tab.
Hey, how are you?
We're gonna need some money for the sponsorship on this podcast now.
We did say it was live.
We did say.
Okay, so conferences. The whole question of why would you go to conferences? We're talking about the relationships. The thing I love, and the fact that we're in Vegas works perfectly, is it can be whatever you want it to be. It's like showing up in Vegas. You can gamble, you can party, you can go shoot machine guns, you can watch shows, you can eat. It can be any experience you choose to do. And I found that that's what the conferences are. They started off for me just education. I needed to learn stuff. And then it was education, and I needed to learn what tech so I can make my firm better. But then the relationship piece started building, and now it's, when I go, I don't quite know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But it can truly be, okay, I have a goal. I've got 3 employees here, and each one sort of has a mission on what they're wanting. They chose what they wanted to do and go chase into, and that's what's so cool. The right conferences can be any shape you want. And I love that you talked about motivation, because there's some that are very silent. It's only education, and that's fine too. But the ones that we're attending, it's everything. and that's what's so fun about it.
And we're, as we all know, we're accountants. We are all accountants. And one thing I tell people is accountants, your little tax filer that seems so reserved, you get them at this thing and they are alcoholics. These suckers party, especially, I don't know if it's more the accountants or the vendors, but the accountants go out with the vendors and I have to Irish goodbye every night.
I'm an Irish goodbye.
If I try to say I'm leaving, they're like, where are you going? Another shot. I'm like, I can't physically do it. I purposely drive when it's in Vegas, so I'm like, I have to drive. I have a car. I can't do this. My husband's like, please stop driving and start Ubering. And he should know better than to not send me with keys.
Right. Yes. No, but at the end of the day, it is. I love what you said. It is your experience. Like, a lot of people feel like I've got to go to every session. I've got to absorb 7,000 things. Where really, it's go, enjoy yourself, give yourself the permission to have fun.
Yeah, that's funny because I actually just had that conversation with my wife. Is I know that I'm going to have fun. I know I'm going to learn a lot. I know there's a ton of value. But there's this, but the wife and kids are at home, and I really should be working hard. Give yourself permission to enjoy the process because you are working hard at the same time.
Oh, this is totally work. And my thing, what I always tell people, I don't know if anybody saw City Slickers, but they're like, why do you go to network? Or why?
Millennials, that's a movie from a very long
I think we need more talk to Gen Zs. But if you've seen City Slickers and people ask me, what do you do at the conferences? What do you get out of the conferences? I always tell them one thing. And they say, what's the one thing? And that depends. Every conference, it's something different. Sometimes it's a person I met and a new relationship, whether business-wise or colleague-wise, or maybe it's a class I sat through that maybe I got nothing from the class, but it sparked something that made me think of an idea that I came up with. All I really need is that one thing, and that one thing that I take home is always enough of whatever I paid for the ticket, if I paid for a ticket. But to me, that's so super.
That's the BFD, right?
That is
the BFD of that
Thank you for reminding me to keep talking about what we are. I need to take on one BFD from every conference, but it is always something different. I love the relationships.
Yeah.
Relationships.
And what's so funny is that when I remember early in my career, people would talk about, you'd see the videos for a commercial, I love to meet the people, it's so much fun.
Big deal.
Let's go! Big deal! Let's go!
Yeah.
I will be back.
Look, I expect you.
Come on
I'm
back.
gonna put a tattoo on you when you get
We
down
have
here.
fans already.
I got you. So I love it. Let's go.
So what's funny is early on, I
We will
thought
not
that was
edit
all
that
fake.
out.
I thought that was all fake when I was watching the commercials. Like, people like, I like to do the relationship. No, it really is.
Yeah,
you meet some of the
really is.
coolest people here.
Yeah.
And you don't know who's going to be your best damn friend.
Yeah.
6 weeks later, 6 months
Hey, I
later.
met these turds, and I still hang out with them every conference.
Yep.
Everyone. In fact, I call Sean's my conference husband.
Yep. What am I? I don't know.
You're always doing
Wingman.
a million.
Here's wingman.
She's always all over the place, like we said. You never find Dawn. So Sean and I tend to buddy up together, and I actually call him my reverse wingman. And the reason being is because apparently I am just such a sparkling personality, and people are so drawn to me that I have to hit them away with fly swatters. So when I keep Sean around me, people just assume he's my husband and they leave me alone. Now I'm telling the secrets, and all my fans are going to bum rush me, and that's terrible.
Do we tell the story about the... No, we don't tell that.
No, we do not tell that story.
But let's just say,
That's
when we're not
that's
on
a quiet
camera,
story.
come on by.
Yeah, come on by,
I will
we'll
tell you the
story.
story about...
But just so everybody knows, Sean and I are not married.
We're not married.
We're just buddies. We've been buddies for people say that. I'm like, ew, that's like my brother. That's Sean.
that's icky.
But we're just but we're always, when I go to these things, my husband's like, you just want to go see your friends. I'm like, you're damn straight. I want to go hang out with my friends.
Yep.
And yeah, these are my friends,
Yep,
you know. And
100%.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be sitting here together. But I do get excited. The vendors,
Oh.
ADP, I love it.
God.
And what's so fun is how cool so many of the vendors are.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you assume you're going to go there and they're going to sell. Yes, their job is to sell something. But so many of them are teaching you something cool about the product.
Yeah.
And then they themselves are pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
And that's what's awesome.
They're like, now that I'm done giving you a demo, I've got a bar tab. Yes! It is a lot of drinking at these things, depending. But
I barely drank before I met you.
I know, we
which is really hilarious.
It's
Hey,
hard.
it's your choice.
When
Everybody's
they're-
choices.
I'm sorry, but when there are open bar tabs, okay, so tonight, for example, how many events? I think there are 3 events
3 or
tonight.
4.
We've got the cloud accounting thing at the Chandelier Bar. We've got the
Wait, what?
ADP, yeah.
Oh.
We've got the Chandelier Bar.
Madness.
We've got the ADP party, and we've got the hot asset party with Licio. All tonight, and they're all almost on top of each other. So I was going to do the Chandelier Bar to the ADP, and then head to the nightclub with hot assets. But every one of them
Done.
have food and open bar.
Yeah.
I mean, my hope my husband doesn't watch this because I try to tell him that I'm so bored at these things.
Travis,
it is
no
a
joke.
lie.
We're just hanging out, acting like idiots. She's
Yeah.
good. I got you back.
He knows I'm an idiot.
And my wife
though.
Pam knows. Oh yeah, I'm so freaking old and married in the way.
Yeah, Kevin.
Oh, I wasn't even worried about that.
Kevin doesn't.
I know. That's what's so sad about it.
I'm very happily married, but I'm just saying, just the social aspect, and sometimes you drink too much, but everybody else drank too much, and
And
but
they all
it
like
is so much education. Like
It is a
I
lot of
love,
education.
and you get to know everybody here, and it's so fun to go to their classes.
Yes, when you meet friends and you're, like you said, maybe out at a party or whatever. Let's go,
BFD!
Mom! Let's go! Yeah. What's that?
Podcast.
We're recording right now. This is Bob from Corpay.
Bob from
This
Corpay, right
is
there.
live.
Let's
this
go.
is live.
There he is, right there.
Memorex.
Bob.
You guys remember live?
Bob.
It's Memorex. That was a long time ago. Somebody won't know what that even means because you're too young. But I know.
We're very niche in that a lot of the stuff that we niche.
Son of a
And a lot of the conferences we go to tend to be super accounting. So
Yeah.
you see a
Yeah.
lot of the same people, a lot of the same vendors. But we're going to start hopefully expanding our horizon a little bit, going to some more business ones. And I have some fitness ones that I'm going to go to.
I've got a
which-
medical one that are coming
Yeah.
up, so that I'll be doing. Yeah, this topic applies to everybody. It's not just an accounting. It happens to be we're at an accounting.
I love
Yeah.
softball conferences too.
Oh my God, your softball conferences are nuts.
Oh,
They're nuts.
We're nuts. We were here a year ago, and Sharon was nice enough to help us get tickets to the Golden Knights. And we took
Golden
the
Knights.
whole coaching staff went to the new Golden Knights, and it was quite an experience.
And we're all going to get on
We're all going on
Friday to
Friday.
the Golden Knights game.
Yeah.
So
super
see?
fun and exciting.
So education is huge.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um,
And on the education, I used to. So we have to get 40 hours for our
Our
CPA
CPs,
license.
yep.
I would average.
I have no licensing, so
I would average over 100 hours every single year just because I would attend so many conferences that I just trip over them. And then when COVID hit, I was like, oh my God, I'm falling.
what am I going
Oh my God,
to do?
how am
Does
I
it
gonna
roll
CPA?
over?
So education for sure is easy. Knock out so many
Education,
hours.
networking. I'm going to bring something up, and we actually have a podcast about this on Friday that we're super swag. Swag is legit. Anything you could possibly need. Like if you don't have clothes, go to
If you're naked and walking around Las
if you need
Vegas,
socks and shirts and hats, you are set. Like you will never buy another T-shirt again. But we'll talk about this again on. We're gonna do a podcast 2 from now
Yes.
about this. It won't be a podcast. It's like a mini short. But we're gonna talk about swag. And I am a T-shirt
Goop, yeah.
snob. I won't take if it is not a poly blend. I'm not taking your stupid shirt. But I don't care. I'll throw it away. It'll be a rag, and I don't want to even take it. But the swag, we have some super cool swag here, like stickers with our faces on it,
Phone
and
holders.
so a benefit of
alcohols.
conferences is free stuff.
Big
You-
freaking
Well,
drinker.
You need
I'll
some
give you a
Yeti
tip.
cups.
I'll give you a tip about conferences.
We had balloons, but Aria won't let us blow them up because Aria hates fun.
So at the end of the day,
Aria's
me,
never sponsoring us.
and I know we're going to talk about swag in another episode,
Yes.
but I just want to give a tip in case somebody doesn't happen to watch that one, is that it's in this time of year is really great because you can get a ton of stocking stuffers for free.
Oh my God.
For your family, ask my Emily. Emily's like, Mom, if you bring
Candy.
another freaking stocking stuffer, put it in my stocking, I'm going to kill you. And
Yeah.
I'm like, sorry.
I don't need more chapstick.
You can put so much booze in your
Balloons
kids.
and
Yeah.
socks
This is just our
and
table.
holders.
I already have, just from sitting here today, I have 3 shirts. One from you, one from you, one from here. I come home, my husband's like, my husband has a rule, no more cups. No
Yeah.
cups, no mugs, no tumblers. We have a whole drawer of, although I feel like I need to get some specific kind of ones and get rid of some of the ones that we have, but we
Yeah.
have a hard time. We collect cups.
Yeah.
So let's flip this around. Since our audience is business owners,
Okay.
you may choose to be at a conference and sponsor. You might want
Oh
to
my
go
God.
to be a table. So here, that same tip, give something freaking useful.
Yeah.
Cool.
Get something cool, something fun. Like, we have a bunch of little stuff that's fun. It's useful or just purely fun, like stickers. But
Everybody loves stickers, I feel like.
Oh my gosh, the number of stickers. Of course, alcohol goes along.
Alcohol is amazing, but
Yeah,
we're
it may
not
not be
selling
allowed.
it. I know probably shouldn't announce that we have
Yeah.
boxes of liquor.
We don't have anything. There's just nothing here. But,
Right.
but if you're actually going and being the sponsor or the vendor, bring something useful that's memorable. Start to brainstorm it a little bit. Go ahead and spend a little budget because that stuff actually sticks around. It floats around.
Yeah, you don't want them to take something they're just going to throw away. Most of them take it and give it to their kids, which is fine. But you got to think of something like, what would I keep? Like, this is a fun little tattoo. There's so much stuff. I think swag's super important. But getting a table at these things is great. It's a great way to meet just everybody that you possibly can.
Yeah.
And, put your This
Your face.
You guys love this. Put this out there. It's kind of fun. We just get.
We
You
are
just-
super.
Are you not shaving? 'Cause that looks like you got
you know,
some shadow going.
It's at 2 o'clock. I have a 5 o'clock shadow.
Okay.
I have that sort of Viking beard
Yes.
thing that starts to show up.
It's all the alcohol we
And
make him
at
drink
some
at
point, I will
conferences.
say
Just makes
sure.
the hair grow.
So when I did the COVID, I grew the COVID beard, and then I started shaving it off, and I have like my Ted Lasso.
Did you do
version
No
and
Shave
stuff.
November?
I didn't do it this time.
I did. I just barely shaved my legs for the first time yesterday.
Thank God
Oh.
she said legs.
I don't.
Oh my God.
I don't even do that.
I was really weird now.
We need like the Chewbacca sound for that one. It was really bad. I was warm. I was cold, but I was warm in November. And then today we were going out in public. I'm like, I'm probably need to, that one time
So
when I put my leg
I
over-
thought she had socks on. I didn't. I didn't know what it was.
They were heavy wool.
Oh my god.
So let's
Anyway.
actually pretend we're giving value.
Value.
So we have conferences.
Network, education, stuff.
And then people, of course, which is turning into for ours. I think that's turning into most important.
Business building. Oh, I guess the whole thing, like, we don't even talk about it. You're also gonna like find clients, customers, business, sell. We don't.
I sold a car at a CPA conference. I had an old Corvette at Engage 2.5
I don't
years
even.
ago.
How does that happen? You had it?
I had an old '79 Corvette, and I'm
Like
chatting
there.
with no, but I was chatting with a vendor.
Guys, I can just see him like in a little, like one of the little like.
So it was funny. She basically negotiated the sale of a car I had back in Texas to a vendor I met that I knew from the conferences. So you never know what kind of value networking is going to come from these benefits.
I just told.
One for Boston.
What is going on?
It is
Oh my god, some of my favorite people.
And softball.
Where are your
Let's
cookies?
go, I love you.
Where
This
you
is
got
wicked.
this?
you.
Back for the free stuff.
You better. I'm gonna put a
got
tattoo
some
on you.
wicked
I'm not
stuff
gonna tell
down
you
here.
where.
I see some shots too.
Let's go.
Shot, shot. Sorry, everybody.
Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, we're
You got
actually
it,
pretending
baby.
to work.
I'll be
Sorry.
right here waiting for you. I love
I
that.
totally
See, that's
forget.
why you go to conferences.
That's right there.
People like that.
That's how you
That's
meet
why you
people.
go to conferences.
Yes.
And I
Right
do
there.
Forget
forget
about
that
it.
we all like actually have business aside from our podcast, which we're pushing and we're like giving away stuff. I forget about that though. To me, it's not, even when we have a table, to me, it's not even about selling the product or building the business. It's more of just connecting and having a good time. And from that comes the networking, comes the education, comes the business building. I like things like that to come more naturally than I do force. I
Right.
think you guys are kind of the same way,
Yeah,
right?
100%.
You're going to work with who
Yeah.
you like, and you get to know each other and ethics and who you are, and what you're in specialties. I mean, you're going to have those conversations, niche, or niche, whatever. You're going to have that conversation, but at least you have those moments. Because I have met people at conferences that I've turned around and sent referrals to.
Yeah.
The week I got back
Absolutely.
because I didn't realize somebody had that specialty.
Right.
We just
And
met
it happens
somebody
reverse.
that has a YouTube channel and a British accent. She wants to be on our podcast and she wants
Love
us to be
that.
on hers. And I was like, the fact that you have an amazing accent, you are on it.
Done.
Tomorrow.
Our bar is low.
Oh,
If you have an accent,
that is
Boston.
a high bar. No,
You know,
Boston don't count.
Boston.
Oh, come on. Act like that.
You're literally from Boston with your car keys.
I mean, you can have a Canada accent.
Canada?
Or a Pittsburgh one.
I'm
What's
looking
up
at
with
Charlotte behind the camera.
What's that a boot? Eh?
Yeah.
That's all I know.
I
That's
need
my
to look-
Canadian. What's that a boot? Eh? Sorry. Or sorry.
So sorry.
Is that a boot? That's all I got, guys.
All right, I got nothing else about conferences.
Okay,
I can't even
so
drag this
conferences,
out.
No.
yeah.
I
We're going to go
can't.
ahead and wrap this
Yeah,
up.
Yeah,
because
we can
Look,
wrap.
conferences or whatever the hell you want them to be, just if you're not going, our buddy Nick Basha had never attended conferences until this year. Yeah, Nick, you,
Yeah,
Basha
Nick.
and Basha,
Basha and
BC and
Basha.
Jersey,
Jersey.
you, is that there's too many things that you can gain value from.
Yes.
Too many people are so busy, like, oh, I can't get away from my work. Oh, it costs me too much money. I'm telling you, you're gonna get value.
You will
Now,
absolutely.
oh, pro tip. Let me just throw this one in.
Wear comfortable
You-
shoes.
No, actually more important than that. You've just spent $3,000-4,000 to go to a conference. Why in the hell are you leaving a day early?
Yeah. Get
Good
early.
Lord, you paid for it.
Yeah.
Show up.
Yeah.
That's
Even
my
if
pro
you just
tip.
show up for the free lunch and bar tabs, which I am known to do a lot, and the after event parties. I'm more of a networker than I am an educationer person.
I had to get some more cuss words in. Sorry, guys.
He wants a Chewbacca. But yeah, we're all, like I said, we are at all the conferences. We're going to try to make this a thing with our podcast. is
Yeah,
like all the
absolutely.
conferences.
Oh, wait till we do the swag reviews and stuff. It's gonna be
That's going to
We
be
have a
fun.
fun one coming up, but yeah, so definitely find out what is in your area, what is in your niche, what you want to do. They're all over the place. Some are inexpensive, some are easy. Maybe don't go into it with any expectations. Try to set some agendas you want to go to, but don't just kind of let it flow. See what comes of it. And I feel like you always get some sort of value from every single event. It's usually something different, but always value.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm playing with the balloon.
All right. So Dawn's gonna wrap it up.
Yeah,
Wrap
wrapping
this
it
up.
up. Honestly, at the end of the day, conferences are great. You can learn a lot from it. You can meet some of the most amazing people you never even knew were alive, which is interesting. But we're out there. We're making it happen.
Some are barely alive. I don't know how they're barely
Yeah.
alive up there.
That
But,
one. You
that
saw.
one.
You know what
yeah,
we're
I know
talking
which
about.
one we're talking about. It might be you if you're listening or watching. It could be you. But
You probably
at the end
can't
of the
hear us.
day,
It's
No, I was gonna say this is for closed captions.
at the end of the day, the BFD Advisor here just trying to help you.
Get us canceled.
Okay, I'm trying to.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to wrap this up.
She's an adult. Wait, dude, wrap it up, Dawn.
God, Dawn.
Honestly,
we're waiting.
It's like wrangling cats. It's awful. I feel like rocking chairs and tails everywhere. But at the end of the day, BFD Advisors, we're just trying to get some content out there, help you all, maneuver this whole world of business and things that are out there. We're just trying to help, and hope to see you in the next episode. We got Sean Duncan, Sharon Fuller, John Brolin. Love you guys. Thanks for listening.